Welcome back. It's Doug MPA. And look at this headline. It says Naomi Campbell has 2 kids after 50 and has a message for young women who don't want to be moms. You will change your mind. She's telling all these women in your 20s and your 30s, you may say, "Oh, I don't want kids. I'm going to be strong, independent, hot girl summers, girls trips. I'm going to have my own house. I'm just going to keep buying handbags and expensive cars." But baby rabies is a real thing. Most women are gonna want kids, and the sad part about it is too many of them are gonna wait until it's too late. Because remember, Naomi Campbell's a supermodel worth millions of dollars. She had her kids through surrogacy. All these women, most of them, they don't have this kind of resources, and a lot of these women are gonna see this headline and be saying,
How dare you?
"But we need more women like Naomi Campbell to speak to these women." So we're gonna get into this article. Before I do that, like the video, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. I really appreciate it. Says you support me, what I'm doing over here, and let's get into this. It says Naomi Campbell says she had her 2 kids after 50 through surrogacy, so she didn't have to go through childbirth because odds are she couldn't. Her body couldn't handle it. She's after 50. In an interview with the Times of London published on Friday, the supermodel opened up about motherhood and her hopes for her children. In 2021, Campbell revealed on Instagram that she welcomed her first child, a daughter, in 2023. At 53, she announced the birth of her son. Both of these Instagram posts have since been removed. "My babies are everything to me. It made me fear for the future," Campbell told the Times. Guys, the average cost for a surrogate in the West is about $50,000 to $70,000.
Jesus H. Christ.
And how many of these women have that much money laying around? After confirming to the outlet that she had her children via surrogacy, Campbell shared that she's a single mother. Aw, so sad. "I hope for a better world for my children. They're 110% my priority. I have to be there for them on their first day at school," she said. Campbell added that she knows the younger generation isn't interested in being parents, but believes they'll eventually change their minds. So, guys, on my channel, I always say when women say, "I don't want kids," they're leaving off the last part of that sentence. They're saying, "I don't want to have kids until I have a bachelor's degree. I don't want to have kids until I have a master's degree. I don't want to have a kid. I don't want to have kids until I have the dream car I want. I don't want to have kids until I've traveled to 27 different countries. I don't want to have kids until I bought a house." Most women have in their minds a checklist of what they want to have checked off before they have kids. And the sad part about it is most of them, by the time they check everything off that list, it is too late. I've heard a lot of young girls saying that it is too expensive to have children and they may not want them, but I have said you will change your mind. You will want to be a mom. I understand economically it is tough, but my mom has nothing. She made it work. It's worth it. It's so amazing, Campbell said. Now, Campbell's worth millions of dollars, and she's saying, "Oh, you can make it work." Isn't that funny? How rich people always talk to regular people like this. uh, We have to depend on the younger generation to change this world. I trust my children more than us to do the right thing," she added. A 2021 Pew Research study found that more and more Americans aren't interested in having children. Childcare costs are also rising. According to Business Insider's estimates, parents could spend at least $25,000 caring for a child this year, up 41.5% from 2016.
Jesus H. Christ.
Oh my goodness, you guys. Wow. Campbell has been keeping her children's lives private. She has avoided sharing photos of their faces or even their names in public. Even photos of her kids that she shared on Instagram in May, where she's standing by the water with her 2 children, one in her arms and holding hands with the other, are taken from behind. In 2022, Campbell told British Vogue she has always wanted to be a mother. "I always knew that one day I wanted to be a mother, but it's the biggest joy I could ever imagine. I'm lucky to have her, and I know that," Campbell said. But then she also shared that she's encouraging all her older friends to have children. "I'm telling them all, do it. Don't hesitate," Campbell said. But once again, all of her friends are probably well to do and rich. Most women are not. Ladies, odds are, if you hit 40 and you want to have kids, the chance that you're going to be able to have a child is less than 10%. You want to take that risk? You want to be one of these women that go through multiple rounds of IVF and have it not work? Put yourself and all this debt. And once again, a surrogate costs a lot of money. I admire any woman who's in her 20s and says, "Look, I want to have kids when I'm young," and navigates life to be able to do so. They find a man that has resources that they can carry on his legacy, and she can focus on her children. We need more of that. So let me know what you think about Naomi Campbell having kids after 50 in the comments. Like the video, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.